Howdy doody, folks. What's going on today on a Saturday afternoon? I am here in front of my 100-gallon fish tank, and I'm actually waiting for some input on you guys. Maybe you can give me a hand on what I should do next with this video. If anybody shows up while I'm on here, maybe you can give me some ideas. I do plan on going out later today or tonight and tomorrow. So if you got some input, just let me know. I'm here. That is, if anybody's available to give me input today. Pull this a bit closer to me. Let's find out here what we got going on. All right. Just gonna chill here and see who shows up for the moment, and if I don't see too many showing up in the time that I'm here and before I leave, then I will see you off on the video. But for me to demonstrate something you guys would like to see, it'd make it a lot easier if we could communicate with each other, and you can give me some advice, maybe show me or tell me what you think I should do in the next video here, because I'm going to be doing it today or tomorrow, or both. So just give me some advice, maybe some ideas. Let me know what you want to see in the video. I can make it better if you guys just let me know, because, you know, that's how we work around here. How you doing? I don't know who's there, but how you doing anyway? Lovely Saturday afternoon. I'll be right back. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Maybe I should take this a bit. There we go. A little easier. Oh, man. Anybody there yet? No? Okay. I'll just wait. See what happens. Slow day today. Slow day. Oh, look at those frontosa. Look at them. Beautiful. Oh, there's an eye biter. Rodus, strawberry pink peacock. Another eye biter right there. That's an OB. Yeah, I got quite a few new fish going on. So while I'm online here, I'm going to show everybody quickly what's going on here. Even if you're not there, I'm sure you'll see it after. I always pick the finest times to do live streams, don't I, guys? Oh, man. I feel like I'm talking to myself here. That's pretty odd. Am I talking to myself? Whoop, whoop, whoop. All I hear is a bunch of bubbling going on around here. Okay. But before I do this, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to give you guys a quick look around. Show you what's all going on around here. Well, there's the big Cichlids, the South American tank. I just got that tank up about a week ago, something like that, with the stand and the canister filter, which is now on this one. And over there is a Hillstream shrimp tank. I wish I could give you guys a better look at this. Maybe. Oh, crap. Give me a sec here. I just effed up. Oh. Hold on a sec. I'm here still. Never fear, Mike is here. Oh, a bunch of fuzzies in my weed. Damn it, I hate that. Just spilled all my pot on the rest of my pot on the floor. Don't you like that? Isn't that good? It's a good way to start the day. Okay, let's pick this up. Hold on, guys. Let me give you a sec here. Okay, sorry. I dropped the camera by accident. Okay, here's my South American. This is my newest tank. It's a pretty tank. Came with the stand and everything. I don't know if you guys seen that already, but there it is. I got a parrot cichlid there. Jack Dempsey in behind it. And I've got Neo Progralis Trichocephalus, which is supposed to be an African cichlid Tanganyika tank, but he works fine in here. And up top, there's a Salvini. Probably can't see him, but he's in there. I wish I could show you guys a better view of the shrimp tank over here, because this is really looking gorgeous and so natural, too. I probably could if I bring you this way. Hold on. Don't mind this. I'm just trying to get a good angle here. Can probably get me in pretty dang close anyway. It's got some endlers in it. It's got tiger endlers and yellow-tailed endlers, which are like a miniature fancy guppy type deal. Pretty looking little guys, but they don't get very big. The reason they're in there is because, you know, shrimp get kind of boring and lame. They just kind of swim around and do nothing. Like, they really have no personality, to be honest with you. They just like eat stuff off the bottom constantly, and you really don't get much out of them. So I decided to add some endlers in there to give it a little bit more structural habitat. You know what I mean? Makes it a little bit more entertaining to look at. But I tried to, you know, that's the Hillstream one, so I tried to make it kind of, you know, as realistic to a Hillstream as I can, which is all I had is what I had to work with, right? So it's not like I had 10 million things to work with here or $10 million to work with, but it turned out pretty nice. Here's the here's my new tropical setup down here now. You guys have seen the tropical tank, but now it's got much more color and variety to it. Okay, look at that. Now, if you guys notice, this one's crystal clear. The other ones are too. The African cichlid tank, I just switched to a canister filter and didn't leave my other filter running. So now I'm suffering from the new tank syndrome, or a cloudy bacterial bloom. Doing frequent water changes, adding stability to it from sea chems, and, you know, treat both what I can. They're coming back. So, oh, there's a new one. He's a rainbow. There's some neon blue guppies, some cardinal tetra in there. There's all kinds of swordtails. I got some Congo tetra back in here now. See him? That's one of my new additions. The rainbow fish are my new additions. I love the blues of these guys. Then we got down here, we got some kitty tetra. They got those long, tall dorsal fins. Here's one of my baby males that I just grew out. All these little swordtails were just tiny about a month ago. But as you can see, I breed them. There's my Siamese fighting fish. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. Up here, we've got a couple new guys added to the tank, thanks to my friend Rob. We got the, well, where can we start here? There's our Rhodus, that yellowy gold stripe thing there. And there we got a golden eye biter with a smaller one underneath it. Down there, we've got a blue zebra, we've got a yellow lab, we've got a venustus, we've got a red fin borlei, pink strawberry peacock, another common eye biter. Then we got a OB mbuna, and we've got an OB eye biter. We've got 3 frontos over here. We've got Pictus cat, and we've got a yellowfin borlei right coming towards us here. So we're not doing too bad on the cichlid so far. And like I said, I was just kind of in a hurry to switch canister to the canister. I was sick of, you know, I like to over filter things, like, especially when it comes to, you know, a large group of African cichlids. You want to over filter them, kind of, you know what I mean? And just keep that waste level to a minimal. So what I did was I just killed it. You know what I mean? I killed the old filter and plugged the canister filter, not thinking, hey, that's going to cause a bacterial bloom, because I just pulled all the bacteria that was good for it out. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of like I just kind of starting over with, gave it that new tank thing again when it was already, well cycled and everything. But it's just the fact that I pulled the new filter out to add the canister filter. So there we go. Now I got a little bit of this water, but 3 days ago you can even see in this tank barely. So I mean, it's coming a long way. There's not much more I can do for it. I'm not going to add chemicals to it like some people do. I realize that it could help, but at the same time, it is chemicals, and these are African cichlids, and I want to be as natural about it as I can. I don't find chemicals are worth your money. Any chemicals really that are anything to do with fish. You got to figure when they're in the wild, they don't get that either, right? Like they just don't. So, and when you rush this kind of stuff, you end up in a bad way sometimes. You don't want to rush it too much. You just want to let it cycle itself and just, do what it's got to do at a medium pace and just don't, It's a fun hobby, though. Keeps me very busy. There is another problem now. I'd like to go do a video today, but where and how and when? You know what I mean? Like, what is the deal here? Like, what am I... I realize people expect, to get a good laugh or whatever, but I don't think people realize the risk that comes with these kind of videos either. They really don't see the risk. They don't see, this guy might have kids, you know what I mean? He might have a life outside of what he does. I'm not a young guy. I'm almost 40 years old, like a couple more years away from it. I'm 40, you know what I mean? So I'm not that young. I'm young, but not that young, you know what I mean? And I do have kids and I do have a life, and jail just doesn't appeal to me anymore, and neither does causing a huge scene and getting kicked out of a place. I really don't want to go that route if I don't have to. I mean, it has happened. Can't lie. But for the most part of it, I do shop at some of these places. Probably not the Walmart we usually go to so much, but there are other Walmarts in London, and there's other stores I can hit up. I just don't want to waste my time for 200 views. If you guys gonna give me my time's worth in views, then I'll do it. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, like I've been going out of my way every week, and it's a downer when you got a bunch of people leaving ignorant messages. How much do you expect from me, man? I just started doing this. You know what I mean? I'm not by any means the best at it. I might have the feel for it because I'm an ignorant person who always likes to fart. And I always have. So I know what you got to do to make it look authentic and so on, but there's a lot more to it though, and a lot of it is just to do with the cash, right? Because you guys want better quality and stuff. And I understand that. I want to give that to you, but I have to invest in a new camera that's got a mic output and all that stuff, because the camera has a nice picture that I have, but it doesn't have that. So I got to record all the audio separate, mix it into the video, and by that time, it's kind of iffy, right? And then in my editing program, it likes to I'll take all the all the clips of me walking, all the clips I don't want in the videos. I'll take them out, render the video to YouTube, and they'll end up being back in there after I've already edited them out. I don't know why it does that. I still can't figure that out, but maybe you guys could. In the meantime, let's smoke a green one. Yeah, maybe next time I do a live stream, or maybe I'll do a video and catch you up on once this tank clears up right up to the total the minimal cloudiness I can get. I'll do an update video, let you guys see nice and clearly how these fish are doing. Take you into the other room, let you see the hill stream tank, because that's pretty cool. Maybe I'll let you see my tarantulas, because they're growing. I think they're in molt right now, actually, so there's not much to see, but another thing that pisses me off, guys, and I know you're not here to hear this, but you're gonna need to hear this. You guys will watch my videos of me making fart noises and stupid crap, but when I get real, I want to talk to you guys. Where the hell are you? You know what I mean? Where's my support when I need you? Right? It does bug me slightly because You got to realize I go all out of my way, spend my money, break whatever plans I have, because every Saturday I do a video for you guys, and I try to make it as good as I can, like as good as I can get it. And I just feel like the respect factor's not there, right? I understand people have stuff to do, but hey, you know. You know, if it wasn't for Brad from Alpha Pranks, I probably would have just gave up on it. But he's the one that keeps me going. You know what I mean? He keeps telling me, "Hey, look, man, it's just how people are, right? Just let him adjust your channel a bit." Because I'm new to this, right? So I'm a new face to you guys. I understand that. But every guy's different. You haven't noticed that already. Everybody's got different sounds. Everybody's got a different way of doing it. I don't discriminate anybody. I think they're all funny. I think all those channels are funny. You know. And any channel that, like I do, goes out of their way every week to give you something, you know, out of the ordinary. That's, you know what I mean, just blows your mind. Literally, or your pants, one of the two. Anyway, you know what I mean. Going out of my way, doing this every week. It's got to build up to something, right? Like it just can't add up to nothing, you know. And when it starts going that way, I don't know what to say, right? Yeah, I didn't realize I'd be sitting here talking to myself today. It's pretty interesting. How you doing, Mike? Glad you came and watched my channel. Thanks for the thumbs up, buddy. Hey, anytime. Is there anybody there that wants to chat with me so I'm not sitting here talking to myself? Because I am getting bored right now. I figured I'd get a few people in here that want to talk to me, you know, before I go off and do a video. You know what I mean? Give me some input, anything. Say hello, you know, what's going on? That's why I'm here. I'm live and I want to talk. Where is everybody? I don't think it's ever been this dead since I started doing this again. But you're more than welcome to say hello. If anybody's there, say hello. Peter Lawler's there. Make sure you say hello, you bastard. I haven't seen you in a while. I haven't talked to you. Hope everything's going good with you. See if you're there. These guys are getting quite big, actually. These three here. I don't know if you recall seeing them before, but they're actually getting some size to them now. Frontosa. Yeah, we don't want to see any notifications. Thank you very much. Piss off. I hate that. I'll tell you what, man. Having this big tank sitting right directly like in an island in your living room, there's nothing better. Nothing beats that, man. I mean, if it was a 30-gallon or, you know, something like that, I probably wouldn't bother because it's not really a show tank. But once you get up to the 100 gallons or hundreds of gallons, look at that beautiful showpiece you get out of it. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you get a piece of wild right in your living room. As long as you know how to take care of them, you know what I mean? This is what I love. You know, and I pick up my own rocks. I don't buy my pet stores. I can't say that I disagree with that. It's, if you want to buy it at my pet stores, go right ahead. But with these, you know, you go to a nice riverbed or somewhere, and I had this one for my garden out back. These was Derek gave me. I mean, he gave me a crap pile of them. Thanks to Derek there. But I mean, look at this. Look at this nice rock here. It's got a inlet underneath, cove, so they can all go up underneath and hike too. But this way, all the bigger fish that are open water swims, they can swim around and have their room now. You know, and the frontosa with the stripes here, they're going to get so big, they're going to need that room. Story up, bro. Look at my new tank syndrome, Derek. Look at how cloudy the water went because I switched filters. Now I'm using a big canister filter, but whoa, hold on. Can you see that? It's got like that milky tint to it. Bacterial bloom. Here, I'll show you that. There's a fish I bought off Rob right here. Golden eye biter, man. Look at that thing. There's a big one and a small one. There's a small one there. And here's the redfin borealii.
yellowfin borelii, red top white zebra. There's a Hobie eye biter going that way. Yellow lab, Aratus. Those are the ones I breed. Strawberry peacock.
Look, I'm looking through you, looking at me, looking through you. You ever seen that before? That is intense. What the heck is going on with that? That's cool. What the frick? Holy shit, dude. What the fuck? All I'm doing is holding my camera towards my screen, my computer screen, and it's doing that. It's like duplicating itself 3 times. Oh, D-Rock, check this out. I wanted to show you my new tank, buddy. Check this beauty out. This is beautiful. Ready? That's the new tank there, bud. Look at that stand and everything it came with. That's for the big boys. Oh. Stupid camera. I can't even hold it straight. There we go. What's up, Kev? Check out my new tanks, bro. That's my new tank I just bought a week ago. There's my Hillstream tank over there, D-Rock. You can't really see it from this angle, but it's pretty cool. I've got it looking pretty realistic. And then Kev, right behind me is my 100-gallon African cichlid tank that you can't even get in the whole picture here. Let me see. There it is. And then underneath is another tropical tank. This is right in my living room now. I got some fry down there. I'm breeding Aratus. There's some koi in there. Not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah, this thing's massive. Let's see. Look at this. That's my legs stretched straight out. Leave my hand to it. Like it's huge. It's hard to tell when you're not like sitting in front of it, like actually sitting in front of it. See? It's freaking huge, dude. It's a big tank. Very expensive African cichlids. Real plants. Golden eye biter. 2 of them. 2 golden eye biters. Yeah, man. I got quite the outdoors going on indoors now, eh? That's the way I like it. Not with this camera. I wish. I'd totally give you underwater footage if I could get. That camera will die in a second if I did that. Need to get out, do another video or something. Yeah, you should, but you're going to have to do a fart video with me, though. You're going to have to do some sharting. Get you to do some sharts with me. I'm actually supposed to be doing it today by myself at some point if I can get my guts to feel better. And then Steve and I are going to go tomorrow and do another one. So, you know, do 2 in a row kind of thing. Hopefully I can get some good reactions. You know, the thing with me doing it by myself is I don't feel as brave. You know what I mean? I can do it, but it's just, it's not, I don't feel like, you know what I mean? Like it's all, you always feel more brave when there's another person with you. You know what I'm saying, right? It's just the way it is. I mean, you can watch many of my videos that I do it myself too, but I still got some fart spray left too. Couple months, eh? You gonna move there, or what are you doing? why the hell's there a filter laying on my foot? There's an aqua clear laying on my floor. Go figure. You know what? I got so many fish tanks. I gotta. Spark free. I got so much fish stuff here. I should set up like a breeding factory and just start selling fish, eh? Yeah, story of your life, eh? Work, work, work. Probably not much of that in St. Thomas. Never really has been. Unless you want to work at frickin' temp factories. Or Tim Hortons. Hell yeah, it's all bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit there. Hell yeah. You know. This tank looks like small when I'm on camera. I don't know why. It just don't feel small when you're sitting beside it. Had to sell your van to get antibiotics. Damn, man. What the frick? Are you serious, bro? That's heavy. Here, let's give them a feeding while we're on camera here. They like flakes, so let's give them some flakes. Watch, shall we? Look at this. My African cichlids, I have all kinds of North Fin. The best food you can buy for them, okay? Premium food. They would rather eat tropical flakes. Get this to you. Watch this. Ready? Here, guys. Look at them all just chilling right there. See that? Right in the current. There's a nice current in this tank too, guys. I've got a current maker in there. Plus the canister filter really pumps it too. There we go. See that? Here, hold on. Let's get some illumination there. Where am I seeing that glare from? You guys seeing a glare there? Where's that coming from? Oh, you know what? No. It's probably the double glare from here. No, it's not either. What the frick, eh? That's strange. Something strange in the frickin' neighborhood. Whatever. Can't beat the glare. Just frickin' join it. Liquid hydromorphone, eh? That stuff would really work for my pain, man. Woo! I can't believe these guys eat tropical flakes. Like, what's wrong with them? There's also a little bit of breeding that's been going on, so I think that might have threw them on. They were eating pellets just fine, but then all of a sudden these guys started breeding these erratas. And I think it sent them on a loop. Kind of stressed them out a bit. I love how they just sit in the current like that, eh? Isn't that cool? They just chill in the current. Oh, hold on, we'll bring you this way. Just chill right in the current. Check it out. Oh, hold on. Hold on here. Look at you. Look at this little parade of them. See this? Just chilling right in the current. There's an eye biter. That's my first eye biter I got. They love that current. There's more eye biters. Venustus. Heck yeah, bro. Especially these expensive fish. Next best thing to saltwater. These are the closest cousin of saltwater fish, actually. I think what happened is they evolved once all the earth started breaking up and locking them into lakes. Because there is salt found in their water. Golden eye biters. I wish it was clear like this, though. Look at how clear that tank is. That's how it should be. Jeez. Magically delicious. beautiful tank. I got it scaped nice too. It's very, very, very natural looking, if you ask me. Like that's, you know what I mean? That's something you'd see in the bottom of a lake right there. The way I have it scaped right now. I had it kind of too crowded up before, like the big rocks. But that big rock you gave me, D-Rock, that worked good for the hill stream tank there perfectly. Like mint. Sits right again up underneath the filter so the filter can go kind of on top of the rock and then up and out, down and over and through just in a stream. And then I got a bubbler waiting for wifey to get home. Tanks look amazing. Yeah, thanks, bro. They best. I'm always working on them. Hopefully this cloudiness goes away. Like it's getting a lot better. I can see through it now anyways to the other side. But hopefully, you know, with time it just goes to nothing again. I mean, all I can do is just do what I got to do, right? Like keep on my maintenance and maybe not do so much of a water change when I do it. I think what I did was took too much water out at once, maybe too. But you can learn from the mistakes, right? I love the way they just sit right in that current, though. That's so cool. Oh, you're going to go mine some gold? That's what D-Rock wants to do up north. You had mentioned something about that. I love how good, like this canister filter, you stick your finger up underneath there, the tube, the intake. Jeez, dude, it sucks your hand right to it. Like it just... Nice. Yeah, I mean, no filters that I've ever had has as much power as that thing. That thing that works amazing. And I could dump all those flakes, like, and all the flakes they don't eat will get sucked up in there within minutes. Like, within a half hour, this tank will be clear again, you know? All those flakes sitting in there right now, they'll disappear. But what it is just all that that's just suspended bacteria you're seeing, all that white cloudy. Eventually, they're just going to find a surface to cling to, and that's it. You know what I mean? And then after March break, you best, because my birthday's in March, dude. March 10th. Yeah, I mean, the fish are growing beautiful. They're eating properly, other than the fact that they're not taking pellets much as they were. But I'm going to treat them with some stuff next week, and hopefully that'll sort it out a bit. I mean, they're not lethargic. They're not sitting at the bottom. Solo with bear mace. Yeah, you'd have to out there. I love the way this looks like the plants. It's just awesome. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, a lot of people have trouble planting their tanks with African cichlids, but I tricked them, because I used to. What I did was I had all these plants in cups originally with gravel, and then a bunch of like bigger little, you know, smaller but river stones, nice and rounded, over the top of the gravel, so that they couldn't pick at it, right? Dig them out by the roots, right? So eventually they just got so used to not being able to do it, getting it, that I tricked them. So now I've got them planted in the sand with some river gravel around them, right? So they even if they try to pick at them, they got to go through all the river gravel. There's some bigger rocks up underneath the river gravel, so they can't move. Nice. You know what it's starting to look like maybe is I should take the blade and scrape the inside of my tank, because maybe that might be pertaining to some of that cloudiness now that I look at it. It definitely has its effect to it, that's for sure. I can see it now. But even like I've got that mag float thing that, you know, you just drag it across up and down here, and, you know, takes it off. But it doesn't work very well. Vancouver, nice. What do you want, eye biters? What do you want, eye biters? Huh? Those are my favorite fish. Like, look at their noses. Hey, look at that. Reminds me of a freaking pike. And they just have a personality. Like, they just heading north of Chapleau on Crown Land. Sweet. Flying out, driving back out. Jeez. Yeah, they got some personality, that's for sure. All the other fish are just kind of fish. These guys have their own, kind of bond with you, I guess. Yeah, they're called Malawi eye biters. That's what they're called. Because they have supposedly been caught picking eyes out of fish before they eat them, right? They'll make them blind first, but they'll go up, like straight up and down and face the bottom like that from the top, and they'll face the bottom straight up and down, and they disappear because they have a compressed body, so the fish can't even see them when they're hunting them. It's pretty cool. They're really good predators. But that's in the wild. They don't need to do it here because they're so well fed. They just have no desire, right? I think these guys are overfed actually lately. I might starve them for a day or two because that might let them, eat pellets again, hopefully. Frick, when you're spending that much on pellets, you don't want to see your fish waste them, trust me. It sucks ass. I mean, there's a whole pile of them right here. I can see right down here by this rock. Just sitting there. But the frontosa slowly pick over them over the night. But I'll still usually wake up, or later at night before I go to bed, I'll just grab the net, just pull them out if I see any left over. Sometimes it's good to leave a couple in there because I notice the eye biters are night hunters. So they'll go and grab a mouthful at night too, right? So some of the fish in there pick away at night. You just don't want to leave too much food in there overnight, that's all. Northfin's not known for clouding the water or rotting like that, so you gotta give them krill pellets and Northfin cichlid pellets and everything Northfin. It's supposed to be like the best shit out there, so I gave it a whirl. And these guys were taking it. Now they're not. But I believe it is because the Aratus have been breeding. I don't know if she's already spit her babies out or if she's got her eggs in her mouth. I took one female out. She's already down there. There's already 10 or 12 baby Aratus growing up in there already. She's got a mouthful more. So that'll be all right. The Aratus are pretty good sellers. They're all one, right? They're all from wild-caught parents. So. Started up pretty good, though, eh? At least they're almost healed, bro. I'm not. I feel better lately, but that doesn't say that's not. I'm not healed. Far from it. I mean, every morning it's a fight still, right? So it's part of everyday life now for me, man. I just ignore it as much as I can. Still can't eat it. You can drink though. Let's go take a look at the South Americans again. We've been looking enough at Africa. Now let's look at America. Let's look at a South American fish, shall we? I don't want to drop this new laptop because it's all touch screen and it's a nice laptop. We just don't want to do that because we use it quite a bit for what we do. There we go. Let me see. Let's get this torqued over this way so I can see where we're going. Oh, look who it is. Look at the size of those guys. Monsters. Good old Duke and George. There's George. Hey, George. George. Hey, George. Duke. Where's the rest? Oh, there's Salvini. There's Sal up there. He's beautiful. I wish I could get him out. I need to see some color. Let's see some color here, guys. Let's see if we can get these guys out of it. Let's see. Yeah, Jack died a long time ago. This guy I got when he was small. This guy actually helped kill Jack, to be honest with you. Took out the pecking order. Jack was old and dying already, so he just took him out, I guess, in a way. But this Salvini cichlid in here, he'll get easily as big as my other Jack Dempsey, if not bigger. Hopefully he comes out so you can see him. Yeah, it happens, though. It's part of fish life, right? He's not a dick, though. He don't bite or nothing. He's really friendly, he's got a good personality. Actually, Jack committed suicide is what happened. He jumped out of a tank, and I wasn't home. Look at how pretty this guy is, though. Look at the color of him. Look at the colors. Monster teeth on him, too. Salvini. Sal. Trying to get him out so you can see him. He's pretty cool, man. It's really colorful, too. Sal, what are you doing, buddy? He's just really... Jeez, come on. Here, I know how to do this. Watch this. I'll make this work. Okay, here is... That guy back there is from... He's an African cichlid, actually. He's from a different lake, though. This guy's from Lake Tanganyika. And he is a prick. He's already bit me. And didn't feel very nice. He's really pretty. Look at him. These guys will bite, and they are meaner than the piranhas I had, that's for sure. These guys bite in a second. They won't think about it either. Sal's kind of shy. I don't think so. I highly doubt. Oh, speaking of which, here we go. I'll take you guys to the Hillstream tank now. I forgot. Check this out. This is my Hillstream tank, guys. This is freaking awesome. Ready? Let's check it out. Okay. Let's go up close and personal to my endlers. See, and it works like a stream. See that? Isn't that cool? Kind of bounces off the rock in here. Look at that big rock. I don't know why I'm getting such a glare. It's like really hard to see, isn't it? Hold on. Let's add some light to it, maybe. Let's add some light to it and see. Oh yeah, that's better. Here we go. Oh no, those fish are old, Kev. Just old age. They die when they get old. Especially they were really old. These guys are really pretty. These little guys, they're so small though. But they're the only thing that won't eat my shrimp. They're called endlers. They're kind of like a miniature guppy. Look at the color in him. Just pretty looking, eh? If we go down here, we got some blue shrimp down here. There's hundreds of them. I mean, I breed them, so they're all over the tank in here. See on the logs in there. Up in here. I mean, literally everywhere. But it's this tank's really cool. I really like the look of this tank, to be honest with you. It's really cool. Let's see if we can. There we go. Isn't that cool? Freaking right. Like, look at how natural that looks. All the overgrowth with the logs coming down and just freaking awesome. I've got like a separation. There's some sand bedding here, some white sand bedding. And then it collaborates with the gravel up in here for the shrimp, because the shrimp like gravel too. They kind of like both. So I've got some river rocks kind of separating the two right here down the middle, like to this edge and then up and over. So it's quite a bit thicker with gravel in this area. It's white sand to white gravel, kind of mixes in with the. Took a lot of, stuff like Isn't that cool? Like this stuff like this, I sit here and like literally draw this stuff out. I draw my tanks out. Like I get I'll get a piece of paper and draw until it sits right in my mind, like how it's gonna be. You know what I mean? So I take all my scaping, I'll put it out, lay it in front of me. You know what I mean? I'll take the tank when it's empty, put it all inside how I want it, right? So it's all planning, right? So yeah, there it is. Yeah, and I mean, you want to make it as natural as you can, especially for stuff like this, right? And I mean, this water sits at 82 degrees. It's pretty warm. Same with the African cichlid. Same thing. South American sits at 80. But yeah, I mean, this kind of stuff I can stare at for hours. Yeah, it is a form of living art for sure. And I mean, these antlers are like, what, an inch long maybe? But they're just pretty as hell. They got so much color. And there's some tiger antlers in there. They got some orange with black stripes. And then they got yellow tails. And there's all kinds of, just color. There's one female right here. That's it, though. All the rest are males. So hopefully there's some breeding going on in there. I'm going to buy probably 20 more and just dump them in there. Just have a tank full of them and the shrimp and see what happens from there. But I mean, yeah, this is what I like to do, guys. This is me, man. Yeah, I'll get to that eventually. You're right, though, D-Rock. I was already thinking about that. I already had a background on it. It just didn't look right. But you're right. A nice black would look really good. Just like how I painted my 75 out there with the South Americans. Same thing. Yeah, once I add a good handful of Kev, that'll straighten that up. I'll make sure to drop some females in there with them, right? Get a bunch more. And just... The only problem with that is I can't do it right now because it's against the wall, right? So I literally have to empty the whole tank, spin it out this way, you know. And we don't want to do that right now. But I get what you're saying for sure. I still think it looks great, though. I really do. I also have some bamboo. It's like a bamboo mat thing. It'll fit perfect behind here. Actually, it'll look even nicer if I put the bamboo mat behind it. I think that'll look really good with all the wood draping in there. Just my thoughts, but I was thinking about that already. That's a great background for it. It's real bamboo too, but it's like a bamboo mat. Well, yeah, it'll go lengthwise right across the back there nicely. Cover up all the cords. Yeah, bamboo, exactly. Yeah, or black Bristol board even or something, yeah. But I mean, to do all that work again right now is just not going to happen, right? Like this, you know. I was also thinking, though, if this wasn't my jam room, I'd take it out and make it just like my other tank, my African tank. I'd bring it out like an island. But because I like to have the room here when I'm jamming. It's just, you know how it is. I mean, so when you're near jamming, you get to watch the wildlife going on too. It's always part of the scenery in here, you know. Not to mention you can see every tank from the drum kit here, so it works out pretty good. Ugh. It's freaking gorgeous, though. I really like that. Freaking gorgeous. Here, let's get an over-the-top look because I love the way this looks when you look over top. It's freaking awesome. Ready? Let's do an over-the-top look. See that streaming out, guys? Isn't that cool? Freaking right. It's just something I've always wanted to do. When I was younger, I just couldn't figure it out for the life of me how to get it going like that with what I had. And this is just a simple filter with an air bubbler, just the way I have it is because I have the air bubbler in behind that rock, right? So it bubbles all the way to the top into the filter stream. This filter stream drops to the top of this rock, and rolls right out, right? I got two different colors of light in here. For the one side of the tank, there's one like a light white color, and this side's like a red color. If we can look up here, we can see it? See the streaming? Oh, wait, it's on this side, isn't it? There it is. See it? Oh, hold on. See it streaming up? Hold on. Frickin' stupid camera. There we go. See that? That is freaking awesome. And it's major aeration, right? Like it's taking all the bubbles that are coming up from behind that rock and pushing them into the stream. So those fish are having, yeah, the plants too, eh? The moss ball there. This whole tank's going to be planted. This whole ground is going to be green, basically. Like there's going to be patches of it all through here. I'm going to get some of the carpeted plants, and it's going to be all planted here. I'm going to get some of the just easy growing plants, because then if I start doing like the harder ones, you got to get the fertilizers and stuff for the certain type of gravel that's got the fertilizer nutrients in it, which is, yeah, it's just more expense to my expenses, right? I just don't want to go that route. Maybe eventually. But yeah, I'll get some Ludwigia and some other cool plants in here again and see what happens. I mean, I'd like to have it all just filled. Java fern most likely would be the best. We'll see though. I like the big bushier plants, right? The big, nice, healthy, bushy green plants. Stuff that fills in nicely, right? And moss balls are great for like live breeding, or baby shrimps too. They just love moss balls, right? So I figured, hey, why not? I got that thing when I was tiny. It was probably about the size of a quarter. Now it's about the size of, oh frick, 3 tunis wide, 2, something like that. Man. That piece of wood I actually scored myself outside, and it's releasing these tannins in the water, which I love, and it's natural. It gives it like that kind of like a tea color, because it looks like a black water stream kind of, Just kind of neat. Yeah, it's pretty good. Hell yeah. I'm going to go buy some more fish off them, actually. But I want this tank to get more cycled in first. And I got to get that bacteria problem down to 0 again. Like I want to get it all dropped down to where it's supposed to be and clung to something, right? So it's going to take that canister filter probably maybe another 4 days before it really starts clearing that water up. I'm going to have to probably add some more media into it so it can cling to something. But yeah, this fish room's awesome. That's where I bought the golden eye biters. I mean, I just love the eye biters are my favorite fish, but when he had those wild caught eye biters, it's like, wow. The only time I've ever seen them is on a Lake Malawi video. A guy goes scuba diving in the Lake Malawi, and bang, he shows his golden eye biters zip by him. It's like the first time I've ever saw. I've wanted one ever since. I mean, the OB eye biter's cool. He's got like orange blotch or orange and black, but more like I guess he's more like a silvery black color. But yeah, he's cool. But he gave me a way to get a hold of some other, the guy that actually goes and catches these fish in the wild. He actually gave me a way to get a hold of that guy. So that should be interesting. I'm going to go grab a couple different fish off him too. He's got Jallow Reef and some really, really rare fish you don't see around here. So including those golden eye biters. That's so cool. I couldn't believe that. I knew it was him as soon as I seen Rob and I seen the pictures. Like, hey, that's Robbo. I fucking knew that was him. I knew it. Yeah, every time I go to put the camera up at Sal, he just takes right off. He doesn't want to be on camera. See how cloudy that looks from this side? Holy crap. Look at that. It's terrible. It's worrying me, but they're not, there's nothing wrong with the fish. Like they're healthy as ever. It's just I mean, from the side, it don't look near as bad, but yeah. Jallow Reef is a cichlid too. It's just a really pretty cichlid. It's got like a really cool blue tint to its face, but a totally different blue to the body. I don't know what that was, but I do believe it was my big cichlids messing around and knocking the filter out of place there for a second. Pat Roy's rat poison. Okay, let's do an overhead look on the tropical thing. That should be interesting, eh? Let's check it out. I haven't done that one yet. See if there's even enough light. There's pretty low light in this one. It was a goof. Well, you know the stem that comes into the water for the filters? They bounce into it sometimes and knocks it out of place. See that, or you get a mouthful of rocks and speed. Oh, look at that. Look how clear that is, guys. Isn't that cool? That is freaking awesome. This is what it should look like every time. Come on, cichlid tank. Get back to where you should be. I mean, when I first did a video of my cichlid tank, guys, it was crystal clear. But then I had to be a neat. I had to change the old cycle from that to this. It's pretty cool looking overhead of these things. I like that. There's a rainbow fish. See it? The blue one? There's another one. Those are the two new oh, there he is down there. Guppy. Yeah, those two new blue big bluer guys are my newer ones. Those are my rainbow. Yeah, there's Reaper. Congo tetra way back in the back there. Those things get pretty big. Those are one of the bigger tetras, actually. They're beautiful, too. Huge fins they get. You'll see what I mean when they get bigger. These are like a tiny version of them. That little flame tetra down there. He's a little dink. I've had him forever. He's an old boy. Hey, buddy. Look at how pretty that Siamese fish is, eh? Look at him. Look at how trained he is, too. Thinks he's getting food. See? Oh, here. See, he's there in space. He's like, let me bite that camera. He's trying to. Good frick. Oh, yeah, the cardinal tetras in there. Those are cool, eh? See them? Everybody thinks they're neon tetras. Those aren't neon tetras. Neon tetras are not near that colorful, for one, and don't have that much red through the bottom. See all that red? Look like neon lights right inside. They're really cool. And then these neon blue guppies here that I picked up a couple weeks ago. They're pretty cool. And then my blue rainbows. They don't get huge, but they get a lot bigger than that. But the biggest fish that'll be in here will be my Congo tetra. You'll see what I mean. Those things get crazy. And I've seen people put them in with African cichlids as like a dither fish. Yeah, that's a nice tank too. I love the way this tank looks. Kind of natural in its own way, right? But look at that. Why not have that right in your living room? Right in the middle too, almost. Okay? That's a hell of a lot better than the TV, if you ask me. I fall asleep to it every day. But look at how cloudy the son of a gun is. See what I mean now? Isn't that bad? Like, what the frick, guys? Look at my big redfin borlei right there. Oh, Venustus. A pretty boy. Yellowfin borlei. There's a golden eye biter. The bigger one. Oh, he's about a good 3 inches, 4 inches. 4 inches, I'd say. He's the biggest fish in there right now. Longest, anyway. There's another one. Is that? That's the first one I picked up right there. I'm not sure if that's a male or a female yet. It's kind of giving me signs it's going to be a male. We don't know yet. Gotta salt some ice. See ya. Huh. Sounds like not a plan. All right. Well, it's good chat, man. You know my